Yeah, greetings, my people all over the world. I think today we'll be talking about the country called Cameroon, following the recent reports about the opposition leader who died in military detention. This was a young man who was arrested after the just concluded presidential election in October, and this man has been detained. Not only him, with so many other opposition leaders and activists in the country. And this young man was detained not on the basis of terrorism, but on the basis of criticizing the fraudulent election that got the ruling party into power again. And if we don't know about Cameroon and the political history in Cameroon, my viewers all over the world, Cameroon has been a country that has been ruled by one political party and one man in power since 1982 up to this present day, 2025. And this has been their system of leadership, using force and militarism to oppress the so-called assumed enemies of their governments and other activists in the country. And I think if proper investigation and justice is not taken on this matter, then something is wrong in this part of the country called Africa, because it's really getting out of hand. The young man who just won an election, the person of Paul Biya, is a 92-year-old man. And I don't think the Westerns are the real problem of Africans. Africans are the problem of Africans. We are the architect of our problems. So it's not about the Western control now. I'm talking about Africans, because the supporters of this Paul Biya since 1982 to this present day, knowing fully well that nothing good is being done in that country called Cameroon. No improvement, nothing. And yet they keep putting him to power, they keep electing him up to this present day. Does it mean that activists does not exist here? So their system of ruling is using force, intimidations, arrest, operations, just to make sure that they keep being in power. And I think my people all over the world, it's high time we need to put our mouth together in certain issues like this. I need justice for that young man. That young man who died in military detention. I need justice for him. Let the world, let the ECOWAS talk about this. Let the ECOWAS go to that country and investigate on what killed this man. So this is what I am calling on all my viewers and all my people and the African communities. This is what is going on in Cameroon. Now the young man, Paul Biya, the old fool, who is in power now, the young man who came to power at 92 years, not minding your health conditions. From the report we got, almost all his stay in government is going to Europe for medical checkup. All his leadership is spending most of his time in Europe for medical checkup, and you still want to keep ruling in that country called Cameroon. You still want to be ruling in that country called Cameroon at the age of 92 years. Now you have won this year, 2025, for you to rule in the next 8 years, that is at the age of 100 years. Just as the case of Nigeria, where their former president, in the person of Muhammadu Buhari, who ruled in his old age, most of his time in government is spent in the hospital in abroad for medical checkup. Now, in 2023, the same young man handed over power. That is Buhari of Nigeria handed over power and died in 2025. Is it what we need in Africa? You will know you have health issues. You know you have health challenges. I think we need to understand the difference between the whites and Africans. We need to understand. It's obvious that our mentality is different. African mentality is entirely different. Imagine a whole Donald Trump failed election as an incumbent president in his first leadership in America. He contested and Joe Biden win him Now minding he's an incumbent president. And what did he do? He left out of power. Because that is where constitution stands. That is where law is supreme. He left power until he came back this time again and now won the election. Africans, please, I am talking passionately out of my heart. I think we all should protest for this particular issue in Cameroon. Let there be justice for that young man who died in power.